Hey guys, Finlox here, back with our blind playthrough of Carto. With me today is Jack. Manny's actually right here, but Jack is here also. Are you gonna lay down, Crazy Man, or no? So last time we did chapter 1, we started off, I hope you didn't get anything on me, Mr. Cat, from your dirty butt. So our character is Carto. She was riding around in like an airship or something with her grandma. And the grandma, I don't know if they're gods, right? Like she builds the world, and then Carto screwed up the map and fell over, and now we're sort of traveling around the world, finding the pieces and putting things back together in some form or fashion, right? We're playing with people's lives. Chapter 2, The Grassland. Alright, so we set off with Cheyenne. I wonder if she's going to be our companion for most of the journey. I don't know what this... Seems like there's a story. I don't know what the story is. Yeah, so we have to explore the place. There's a sheep. Let's talk to the sheep. Okay, definitely seems legit. Oh, is she gone? Yep, she's gone. Also seems legit. There was one of the Final Fantasy games where I think 5 maybe, where you talk to the frogs, like you go into this frog area, and they're all like ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. But you know, I talk to everything. But you talk to one of them, it's like ribbit, I say, ribbit. You're just like what? All right, so we got what appears to be a path, and then what appears to be corn. So. Or wheat. Or something. Let's explore this one first. Another sheep? Yeah. Or the original sheep. Oh, hello. Yep, music. Shh. Keep it down, they're listening. So I moved my camera thing from the top to the bottom. That way, because I noticed... See, whenever you talk to someone, they're like right in the middle typically, so... If I put myself at the bottom, then you can see what they're saying. Keep it down, they're listening. Huh? Grow, young seeds, listen to the rhythms of the earth and emerge from your sylvan slumber. Burst forth from your terrestrial prison and heed my funky beats. Heed them. Humming intensely. Not quite sure what we're supposed to do here. We'll try like this. Or maybe like that. This, I will say, this is a nice little game. And by the way, anyone... You know, if you're, you know, anyone... I've gotten shit before about going after leftists or the woke or whatever. And I will say that I am pro-dialogue first, right? The problem with a lot of leftists and a lot of the woke ideology is they hide it, right? First off, it never stands up to actual, you know, analysis and scrutiny, right? Problem is, because it's not logic-based, it's emotion-based, a lot of it. And so I'm for a dialogue, and the thing is, these people won't really talk to you, or at least not honestly, because I think deep down they know it's not. It's a fantasy. It's not reality, right? And I'm all for like improving lives and stuff, but the problem is like a lot of these fantasies get a lot of people killed in their pursuit, or open you up to all sorts of exploitation and stuff. So they typically hide this stuff, right? And that's a problem. And so as a result of that, a lot of leftists are manipulative and deceptive, and they're honestly the worst people, a lot of them. You know, if you wonder why they're trying to humanize demons, for example, like in the Devil May Cry anime, or, shit like that, that's why. What kind of people identify with evil? And there's your answer. That said, though, some people, they're just ignorant, and that can be fixed if they're actually willing. If they're actually willing to converse and learn and stuff. And I'm not saying I know everything. I don't. I'm wrong about probably most things, but if they're like, you're just blah, 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 and, you're just stupid or whatever, if they come at you with lies, or they come at you with using their ignorance as a sword, nah, that's just not gonna work. But if they're like, hey, I thought this, if they come at you and they're like, it's this, and you're like, no, it's actually this, and they're like, okay, but let me, they're like, let me think about that. That's, people will say that, but by and large, they're not actually interested in evaluating or reevaluating their own opinions. So anyway, that's just, like I said, 99% of people are just worthless trash that will not actually converse with you and not be honest. They're bad faith. But it's the 1% that maybe you can actually do something with. So anyway, that's my whole thing on the woke stuff. It's because they hide it. If they want to be, if they want to actually put it out there and actually have it stand up to rigorous scrutiny and all that stuff, I'm totally for it. I'm absolutely for it. Anyway, Wah, my sheep. Have you seen my sheep? I drifted off for a moment. The sheep must have wandered away. They can't get enough of those snowy flowers. Dad says they taste like marshmallows. The sheep must have overheard. Will you help me round them up? Help me round up my sheep. Alright, so... what do we do here? When you say round up, I assume he means like put all the flowers touching him. Right, so do... Let's try like this. My woolly babies, help me round up my sheep. What do I just grab them? What do I do here? Are those fluffy jerks ignoring you? They must really be into those flowers. They won't follow you unless you have something even more delicious. What's the most delicious plant in the grassland? Maybe Auntie Tuya knows? She's a rhythm farmer. Looks like Mo lost her sheep again. Typical. How can be a shepherd when counting sheep puts you right to sleep? And now I suppose he's asked you to round them up. Yup. Well, I bet they'd follow you if you had some honey fruit. Just don't confuse the honey fruit with the red devils that grow around here. We even have a song about it. Bulbs of orange, sweet as sugar, only has one stem. Don't confuse it with the devil. Steer well clear of them. Okay, so one stem. All right, well let's put the land back together then. There's one. All right. Ah, there goes Jack. It loves me. Do I need to find one each? Or do I just get them all to follow me? Oh. Bah. Well, let's talk to him. Bradley, you found him. Just 3 more to go. Veronica, safe and sound, you naughty thing. Only 2 sheep left to find. 2. They said 2? Because I only remember seeing 3. Bah. To be fair, those sheep are freaking adorable. You found Silvio. What a scamp. I don't see Penelope anywhere. She must have gone to her secret spot in the middle of the snowy flowers. In the middle of them. Like that? Tell me more. Have you checked Penelope's secret spot? It's hard to see, but it's surrounded by snowy flowers on all sides. Surrounded by snowy flowers on all sides. Like 4 sides? So like here? Would that work? See, I don't know if there's, like, it's a map clue that we're talking about. Like, I have to arrange stuff, or I need to find it on Unless it's like, yeah, see. Surrounded by snowy flowers on all sides. I assume it's going to give me an interact prompt. What do you mean? I feel like it's probably moving the map, but then hard to see. See, this one you can't go through for some reason. Yeah. I don't know what you mean. Okay. On all sides. Like... The only... I mean, This would be stupid if this were the case, but... So what, the intersection of these 4 points, maybe? Oh, that's a problem. But see, nothing, when I move them together, nothing appears on the map. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something or... Okay, so she's no help. Surrounded by snowy flowers on all sides. That mean... I'm like... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna drink a little coffee for a second, and take a sip, and then we're just gonna look up the answer, because I'm just like... my freaking arm. I gave it a good shot. I don't know what you mean. Okay, pull up the phone. Google. Carto. Sheep. Penelope, yeah. I was gonna say sheep puzzle, and then the second one is sheep Penelope, yeah. Open in Steam, no. Fourth sheep is surrounded by snowflowers. I've tried every possible configuration. Places surrounded by snowflowers not working. You have to surround an empty spot with 4 snowflower pieces, like a plus with an empty middle spot. I tried this, must have had one of them oriented wrong, thanks. Still can't figure this out. Apparently this is a darker forest piece that I'm missing, cannot find. That is where Penelope is supposed to be and the tile you surround, but I cannot find this. Resolved. Empty spot, as in not an empty tile. Oh, an actual empty spot, not an empty tile. A spot with no tile. Are you serious? And then someone's swearing in Spanish here. Don't think I ever would have figured that out. Thank you for this answer. I was playing the game to see if I could be if this can be a title I can have my little kid play, but if we're gonna have moon logic nonsense like this going forward, that won't happen. I'll play more to see if this is an isolated case. Depends on your child's age. For me, this was absolutely an isolated incident. Okay. Okay. No. I wonder if I have to do... Probably. What the actual fuck? That's so stupid, I'm sorry. No? Oh, yes. Okay, so then the question is, how could they have worded it? You found all my sheep, thank you so much. You're really good at finding things, maybe you can help my dad. He's always on the hunt for new plants for his collection. Come visit our tent and I can introduce you. Live on the other side of this prairie, just follow the road. I'll meet you there, I just need to count my sheep. Live on the other side of the road. Now what am I supposed to do? Was there another map piece I'm missing, or... Ah? Oh, okay. It pooped it out. Awesome. Well, in honor of that, I will... Yeah. Yeah, that was like... So I guess that's a question, right? An empty spot. How would you... Yeah, because I wouldn't have even expected there to be like a tile that would have popped into play. You know? Because like the whole, up to this point, the whole point of the game is the only way that tiles appear is if you get them and you place them. Right? So for something else to do that, that totally violates the logic of the world that's been established so far. You know, is that going to be something going forward? I don't know. You know, that's something that should have been a tutorial thing, maybe. Follow the road. Interesting. My dear sweet Carto, that was quite some excitement. I'm sure you're scared, but my granddaughter is strong. Don't worry about me. The airship is fine. She's been through worse. The people of this land are kind of odd. Ha, I know we'll find our way back to each other soon. It's in our blood. You're far from my body. You'll never be far from my heart. But make sure to gather any pieces of our map you see. It'll help you find your way in the world. Now get out there and have some fun. Love, Granny. Okay. Every plant has its own rhythm if you pay attention. Listen. Gabuses, bacages, sabagabak, cabbages. You hear that? They're already growing twice as fast. Now quit interrupting me. Students, listen. This is a lunar lotus. It blooms in the moonlight and burrows underground during the day. Wow. This is bee bristle. It looks soft, but don't touch it. You'll get a nasty sting. Ooh. Oh, hello there. Don't mind us. We're just in the middle of class. Are you looking for Mo? This is his usual route home. Just follow the curved roads. You'll see his tent. Sometimes he stops by the river, though. You can follow the straight roads there. Oh, and please tell him that a sheep got into my cabbages again. Check the signs nearby if you're looking for something. Ba ba ba. Straight roads to bridge. I see, so we're gonna have to, like, curve roads to tents. Yeah. Right, so you take this one, you put it up here, and then it curves to the tent. Straight roads to bridge. Oh, we'll try it. I wonder if it wasn't able to. You're not able to spawn. Right. Okay, so let's try. Well, hang on. Let's try this first. No. So we need more curved pieces. Presumably. Okay. Okay. I also guess I would say the whole like savages being at peace with nature and all that stuff, right? They're the more tranquil ones. That's usually not how it goes. Usually the lower technological societies are generally the more barbaric, right? So I would love to be at peace with nature and feel the spirits of the wind and the land and all that stuff. But I think human nature is very animalistic. And so the whole, again, the problem with the leftist stuff is it's ignorance. It's idealism from ignorance, right? So you have to know that humans are primates. Like, primates in the real world, or in nature, fucking, eat smaller animals live. They just grab them. We don't, and they don't kill them first. They just start ripping them apart and eating them. That's in our blood, that is in our nature. And so you have to understand that first before you can transcend your nature, if that makes any sense. So it's a bit long-winded, and we're sort of winding all the way around to where we possibly started, but, you know, anyway. Don't interrupt my secret mission. I mean, my regular normal task that I definitely can't talk about. Look, I really can't say anything, just that I'm looking for the head of the river. We heard that a special plant appears there under the right conditions, and that it might be the ghost lily. That's all I can tell you. Nothing else. I have to get back to the mission. I'm so close. Shh, I'm pondering. No road ahead. Okay. Oh, I gotta... Where did the curved road appear? Okay. Right, because you need to create probably more river pieces. And maybe you need to make these go together. I don't know. So since this chapter seems to be more about, like, creating map pieces by fulfilling conditions, I really wish they'd been more explicit. Like, sometimes you'll... Like, the land... You know, whatever... Like, we need another road to come in here, so try it. You know, if you put these two roads together, then it creates a long road. Try it, you know what I mean? And then you try it and you're like, whoa. And so then when they're like, oh, the sheep, you know, it's surrounded on all four sides. You're like, oh, okay, well, let me try having a gap. I don't know, maybe I'm totally off base. That's totally fine too. I'm happy to be wrong, you know? If only you had an axe to grind. What an enormous leaf. You'd better leave it alone. A basket of orange fruit. Orange, you glad you saw some fruit? Oh. Sacks full of flourishing flowers. Really? This one doesn't say anything? I could say something about everything else, but not that one. Okay, that's fine. You made it. I tried to get some shut-eye, but Penelope kept farting. Are you sure you didn't give her any red devils? Anyways, I want to introduce you to my father. He's collected plants from all over. Maybe you can help him find some new ones. He's just through the curtain over there. That's Dad's private notebook. Don't read it. Well, we're gonna later. A jar with a sweet fruity scent emanating from within. A hearty hearth. A curtain. Where might it lead? Oh, wow. Okay, this makes sense now. I didn't even think about opening the map in here. Also, we're in basically a tent, right? How does a tent have two rooms? Anyway. Pot of simmering cabbage soup. Healthy. Mixed grass tea. Smells like everything. Welcome. A honey fruit sapling. A fermenting barrel of something. My son Mo tells me you helped him find his sheep. My thanks, young sapling. Oh, don't be shy. Whomever comes to this grassland is our friend. My name is Monkar the Mighty, a mighty fine plant collector, that is. Wham! I regularly travel to other grasslands with my buddies to research plants. We also exchange seeds with other tribes so they can grow every type of plant. We're always keeping an eye out for new species. Just yesterday, we discovered a new type of rose. Now, if only we could come up with any other name for it. A rose by any other name? Ha ha ha, I get it. But yeah, good puns, yeah. But enough about me, tell me about your grassland. Wait, don't say a word. I bet I can guess where you're from. I haven't seen a robe like that before. Did you come from across the ocean? The seaweed in your hair was a dead giveaway. But which island? Don't tell me. I have an idea. Oh, Monkar, you clever cactus. My notebook in the other room is a compendium of plants I've encountered in my travels. Have a look at it and tell me if you recognize any plants from your hometown. From that, surely I can surmise where you hail from. Check out my notebook. It's in the other room. You got Dad's permission to read his notebook? Lucky. A thick notebook filled with handwritten notes about different plants. Dancing pines, they sway to the rhythms of the wind, sometimes sashaying into adjacent forests. I feel like this is a clue. The sour potato, only one can grow every square mile, having absorbed the ambient sourness of all surrounding plant life. False moss, not actually moss at all, but a carpet of pygmy grasshoppers. Gross. Gooseberries, they taste horrible. And so many, many more. Did you find my notebook? You didn't see any plants from your island in there? How is that possible? What exotic land have you traveled from? What manner of flora grows there? Such a curiosity you are. I can see why Mo brought you to me. Perhaps you can help me with something. A unique plant grows in each grassland, and ours is the mysterious ghost lily. It glows with the most beautiful light, but is as ephemeral as its name. Stomach growls. Oh, you poor girl, you must be famished. Look at me prattling on about plants. Will you stay for dinner and bunk here for the night? We could save the plant talk for dinner time, or we could talk about not plants. Mo. Dad. Can you wrestle up some dinner and set an extra place for our guest? Sure, Dad. In the meantime, can you do me a favor, young sapling? We ran out of glow leaf last night. I asked... My brain interpreted that as gangsta instead of ganga. I asked Ganga to fetch some from the forest, but he's been gone a while. Can you please check on him? I'm gonna get some air in the meantime. I can't be away from nature for too long. Did you find Ganga? He should be near the forest. Wait, is this a different... Oh. Okay. So I assume we have to, like, probably move some of these together. Okay, let's try that real fast. Be near the forest. Oh, is that him? Pew! This forest smells like Uncle Ganga. This one does, huh? Oh, is that him? Shh, listen, I heard Uncle Ganga's voice in this forest. Okay, well... I mean, I tried. Do I need to... Ew, I'm always a bit sad when class is over. I really love those kids, even if they drive me nuts sometimes. Speaking of nuts, it should be time for dinner soon. Yep. Ba ba ba. Okay, so if I go up here, is this one? There's gonna be, yeah. Listen, I heard Uncle Gang's. Wait, was that the same one, or was that a different one? Excuse me. Look over here. I saw Uncle Ganga go into this forest. Okay, well, you know. Oh my god. Okay. I bet you had to talk to the kids first. Yeah, so the map... It's more like... I was thinking you'd have to put the pieces together properly, but it's never really going to fit together neatly, I think. I think it's always going to be kind of like... Place these... You know, it's like clusters, right? Because then you're like, oh, I need this piece, this piece, this piece. Anyway. So let's, we'll talk to Uncle Ganga first. And there's the mouth of the river, by the way. I knew I saw you. Now play with me. Time to play, Uncle Stinky. Such a loud uncle we have. Let's play Screaming Forests. Aha. Finally found the head of the river. My, is it dinner time already? Time flies when you're solving mysteries. I guess I should come eat, but I can't wait to explore the river tomorrow. Though I don't think these little urchins will let me go. Would you mind bringing this glow leaf to Monkar for me? Thanks. Now what to play? Yeah, good enough. Alright, let's save and exit. Alright guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. It's funny, right? Because it is... People are like, oh, this moon nonsense, whatever. And it's like, well... Once you get over the hump, once, you know, you figure out that it'll generate matte pieces in a different way, then yeah. But yeah, there should have been an actual introduction to that or something. Anyway, but that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. As always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent. Oh yeah, it's the sailboat. Yeah, I read them all, answer them all, do my best. 40% of them are memory holds, just be aware of that. Yeah. What else? Yeah, I don't know. I was like, your ideas are so dangerous that we have to silence them. We have to inflict tyranny upon you because you're so bad, right? We can't let you, you know, influence other people to do things that we don't like. Therefore, we have to do terrible things to you to ensure that, you know, but it's for the good, right? It's for good reasons, not because we're terrible, evil people. Anyway, what's your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I'm gonna say the coffee. It's Amazon's choice, actually. I got it because it was cheap, and it's decent. It's very decent. It's Sumatra, so it was like $10. I just needed something else to give myself free shipping, you know, because otherwise my shipping would have been like $6 or $7, and this was 10, so it kind of works out, right? It's like I'm paying $3 or so for the coffee. Anyway. That's my Indie Pause moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, guys, take care.